You know these flying monkeys hate it when we talk about stuff like this, bro. It's because they know. They know what they've done. They know what they're doing. And they can't stand that we can be here exposing their dirt. They do the things they do because they need to do that. Where did the genuine people in this world go? It's hard. It's tough. There's a lot of so-called nice people out there, but you can laugh and smile all you want. You can't fool the chosen ones. Because you have to be consistent with all those smiles. You have to be consistent with your actions. Because when it comes down to it, these people break and they crumble. They're doing things behind closed doors that are weak. 24/7. They don't have it in them to continue to be a solid person. They're not solid. They're brittle. And these are the same people that will use you. They will use you. And that's what they're doing. And when you can figure them out, when you know what they're about, you guys are not going to get along. And you know, karma comes for these types of people in mysterious ways. For the people that use and abuse you, because using people is abusing people. It goes hand in hand. The truth will be told. The truth will come to light. I can't stand people like this. I can't stand people who can't keep their word. And actually follow through with things, because that is how success forms. That is how success builds. You can't say one thing and do the other. Too many people today are doing dumbass shit like that. You say one thing, you do the other. You say you're going to be there, you're not there. You say you're going to do this, you don't do it. Bullshit. That's why I don't deal with these people anymore. You're better off doing it by your damn self. Is what you're better off doing. But these people think they're so smart, so cool, playing their little games, doing what they're doing, getting nothing done, not being productive, just being dumb. Because it's what they're best at, being dumb. When I even think about stuff like this, it honestly just makes my blood boil. And I can keep myself relaxed. But the thought just makes your blood boil. How useless these people really are. It just sucks. It's like you just wish people could be where you're at, on your level, rise together, do things together. But no, they have to keep being the weak, brittle bitch that they are, and not keep their word. This is when I stopped hanging with other people. This is when I stopped trying to make things work with so many people. It just don't, because they ain't got what you got inside of your heart. They ain't got the grit. They ain't got the consistency. They're not willing to make the sacrifice. They're not willing to do anything besides make a clown out of themselves and their life and their existence, and just do things every single day that do not matter all the time. Can you do something to the left field for fun? Yeah, you can. But every single day? No, you can't. You know, you can. But watch how your life turns out. You brittle, weak bitch. That's how it's going to turn out. Because you ain't got no backbone. You ain't got nothing to show for. Because you can't be consistent. You can't get up every day to do something right. Instead, always doing something wrong. Something that's going to affect you more in the future. This is why these people just piss me off. Because they like to use you. They like to say things and then not do it. They're using you for their own benefit. All while not getting anything productive done. They waste time. They waste time. Which is what I hate. I cannot stand it, bro. You know why I'm so big on that and I can't stand it? Because so much of my damn time was wasted in the past, which is why I'm passionate about doing this video. And I know a lot of you guys can relate. It's just these idiots, man. Like, they have it in them. They have it in them to do something, but it's like they can't. They can't. They're like a piece of spaghetti, unboiled, that you can just crack. They crack so easy. They can't stay straight. No backbone. But they have no problem using you or using others and thinking it's alright. Laughing and smiling and joking, thinking life is just a big fairy tale joke. YOLO. You take that path in life and let me know how that works. You YOLO yourself to the graveyard. That's what you can do. I got to a point in my life, guys, and I know a lot of you guys are there too, where I'm really starting to resent unintelligent people. Like, it honestly pisses me off. Like, you have no brains, no understanding, you lack awareness. There's so many things you lack. And just the way these people try to talk to you and conversate, it's like, oh my God. It just flusters you. You go anywhere. You get, these people are everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Can't do nothing right. My God. That's why I start to resent people like this. It's just useless. And it's like you try to stay in your lane, but people are constantly trying to like distract you. Trying to bug you, trying to talk to you, trying to do this, trying to do that. And it's like, please, just get away from me. Please. You're just trying to stay in your lane. You're just trying to stay in your zone. You avoid these people, but they still find a way to come and bug you and bother you, and they're like little children that just cannot get anything done right. They can't get on the stricter path, the path to greatness. They can't do it. They weasel their way around and just do a lot of things that make no sense because you can't grow up. I can't be around people like this no longer. As I continue to grow, these things are only increasing. And it's because of how much time was wasted in the past. You realize how precious time is. It's such a piss off dealing with stuff like this. It's just annoying. Like, get that energy away from me. I have no time for that. My people are my people. My people are good. We're good. The few of us, we're good. And that's how you have to be. Are you sick and tired of your surroundings? Are you sick and tired of this person? Are you sick and tired of that person? Focus on yourself. Stay in your lane. Make sure you're good. Make sure your people are good. Make sure you guys are straight. As for the rest, it don't matter, because the rest don't want to do shit. You can't convince these people of anything. You can't tell these people the truth. You can't get these people in the right path. You can't do anything. Which is why it's important to just stay focused. And then again, these people just come out of nowhere, bro. Try to distract you. It's all a test. You gotta stay calm, which is what I'm good at now. I might express myself in this video, and I'm passionate about what I'm saying. Passionate about every damn video that I do. Because it's the raw, hard truth. That's what I give. in this channel. Raw dog. But for real, you know, as you grow as a person, you're going to realize how much of a waste of a time it is to be around these people. You're going to start to resent them, as I have. This isn't anything new. I resent these people. I do not like you. I do not like a lot of people. I don't like people where you're in person. You can't even, it's like you're talking to a wall. You can't even talk to these people. You can't talk sense into these people. It's like you're talking, but they're not hearing you. It's because they don't want to hear you. Because they don't want to hear the truth. Or they cut you off. You know what the beautiful thing about what's going on right now is I get to talk and nobody gets to cut me off. You're here and you have to listen. As long as you're here, you're listening. You can't cut me off. And you know what's funny? A good amount of you people watching this video, you'd probably cut me off about 1,000 times already during this video if we were in person. That is the truth. And that is what I cannot stand, because when I talk, you listen. When you talk, I listen. That is how an intelligent conversation is done. You don't cut people off. You don't listen to what someone's saying and it goes in one ear and out the other. It's like these people are so annoying. Nothing gets through their skull. Nothing. You can't talk any sense into these people at all. You cannot have a real conversation with them. And people nowadays are so dumb. And they just have that persona. They just have that dumb persona. And you know they're dumb because they cannot listen. They cannot listen worth two shits. And you know what's funny? I cannot listen to a lot of idiots, but I love nothing more than to have an intelligent conversation with somebody else. And this usually happens with an older person, because people my age, bro, they are not on that tip. Very few. There's a few where I come from. A few. But most, they're not on that. If you guys all come across, we'll have a conversation for more than a couple minutes. It's all good. They at least get it. Most people don't. Most people can't listen. They can't. A lot of older people can't either, but I love the more intelligent people. They can listen to you, they can understand what you're saying, you can listen to them, you can understand what they're saying. As long as you have that in place, you're in for a good conversation. And as for the rest, these other people, man, I'm telling you, they are so clueless. The only thing they're doing is existing. And most of the time, these people are getting over on others and they don't care. And karma is coming for these people. You must be disciplined. You must be grounded. You must know what you're doing in this life if you want to reap the rewards of excellence. These people will forever reap the rewards of staying down under the rug of bad things. Maybe not always happening to them, but like they just can't get it right. Never. That is their karma. Because they don't have that discipline to make things right. They're always doing others wrong. Always reaping what they sow. And they just cannot do sometimes the simpler things in life is what matters the most. The simpler things in life is staying grounded. Is doing what you're supposed to be doing on a daily basis. It's the easy principles, like it's not difficult. It's the fact that people don't want to be disciplined. They just want to act all wild and not have any structure, but that's not how life goes, because guess what? Guess what, bro? You have to make a living for yourself. You have to do certain things for yourself. People are too privileged today, which is why people are acting the way they act. Privileged as F. They don't think they have to do anything, but you do. And they're going to soon realize when everything falls on top of them And they have so many responsibilities. They have so much to overcome. But they didn't do it. They wouldn't listen to you. They wouldn't go on that discipline path. They just chose to flunk it. They just chose to act like morons. And you can't do this and expect to get rewarded. You can't be mad at others when they're getting rewarded and you're not, because that's what else they do. They're haters. They're going to hate on you for doing well when they didn't want to do what you did. They don't want to put in the work that you put in. They didn't want to listen to you. And this is what it comes down to. Discipline to me is fun. Doing the right things is fun. You know what's not fun? Living in regret. You know what's not fun? Doing things all the time you're not supposed to be doing. There's something inside of you that's just like, almost like aching. Like you're not doing the right thing. Is there, I felt that when I'm like, you could slack the littlest bit. For me, I feel it hard. There's certain things that must get done, need to get done. And if that don't happen, I don't feel right. That's your intuition. These people are away from their own self. They're away from their intuition. They don't listen with their intuition. I would consider them in the black hole. They're gone. They can't hear the truth. They run away from it. They cower away from it. They don't want to grow. And what you're going to come to realize is these are the same people that is doing others wrong, not staying in their lane. They don't even want to stay in their own lane. They're all over the place. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. And they don't have their own lane. Which is a disaster. So, one thing to take is you don't want to be like these people. You want to stay in your lane. You want to learn new things. You want to grow as a person, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You want to grow in every way you can. Reach your peak. And things just keep going. Things just keep going. The wheel just keeps going. There's so much more to do. There's so much further to go. And these people are stuck on level 1. It's like they just cannot get off level 1. Because level 2 is scary. Forget about level 100. Level 2 for these people is scary. You try to convince them. You try to tell them. You try to tell them the right way. I was that guy in the past that tried to save everybody. Saving people as in trying to tell people what to do. No, didn't want to listen to me. Didn't want to listen to me. Didn't want to grow with me. So they fall under. While I rise and they hate. While I'm great, they hate. Greatness is a choice. Choose to be great. You can call yourself great. If you can get up every single day and you can do the things and put in the honest to God work, you're on your way to greatness. You're already great. That's the thing. These people know they're not. That's why they're full of hatred. They're full of bitterness. They're full of hating you. They're full of never giving you any credit. The last thing they'll do on earth is give you credit. They'd rather have a bad credit score than give you credit. And that is not a good thing. That's how much they don't want to give you credit. Which is sad. Because you prove these people wrong hard, dog. You prove them wrong hard. They have so many regrets. They express it through their anger, through their hatred. But they'll just never get it right. And they probably even used you at one point in time. Used and abused you. And now look, they're stuck with what they're stuck with. And you continue to rise doing what you do. And it's only the beginning for you, for me, for every single one of us that is on the righteous path, that is in our own lanes. It's only the beginning. There's a long ways to go, guys. There's a lot of life left. A whole lot. So, let's let karma deal with them. And we're going to do what we're going to do at the end of the day. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. I surround myself with myself, and I surround myself with the people I choose to want to surround myself with. And that involves no unintelligent people. If you're intelligent, you're in. If you're not intelligent, you're not in. Plain and simple. Get intelligent first. That's it.